Alright, I got Tony Sheets' 96 Ford Mustang. He's already got the engine all rebuilt, chromed out, looking pretty nice. Got a good start on all the body work. Tony custom made some fiberglass flares. Turned out pretty nice, molded in the scoop here. But I basically just got to go back over everything and get everything primed, and I'm going to repaint the entire thing, change the color. It's going to be a copper bronze color and two-tone down the side. All these pieces of tape you can see are other things that I got to fix. More little dings and little scratches and things of that nature. So I'm going to strip everything down. I'm going to take the windshield out, all these side pieces, back windows coming out. A little bit of work to do on that quarter. Trunk lid's in pretty good shape. Don't really think I got to do anything to that, but to prime it maybe. This quarter's got quite a bit of dents, little things here and there. As you can see, I already got the side pieces taken off on this side. And even from factory, they never painted underneath there. So once I'm done, it'll be definitely better than factory, just for that reason. So anyway, I'm going to start blocking on this thing and take care of some of these couple dents in the roof. So hopefully the next couple of days I'll get this bad boy in primer. Sweet! See where all those little pieces of tape I had? All those dents pretty much blocked out in the paint itself, so I just got to get some primer on it. Had a couple more little dings and dents in it that I had to take care of. Went back over the wheel wells and tried to straighten them out as good as I can get them anyway. Tony did a pretty good job on them, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. Same thing on this side. Had a couple more little dings and dents I had to take care of. But I'm going to put some rust defender on it this first time. That's why I'm only doing the quarters and the fenders. Kind of like a spray epoxy with a little bit of plastic filler in it. Had a couple dings on the top. Had to straighten that wheel well out a little bit more. But had a nice little dent on that side, but got that whipped out. So let's see here. I'm gonna get some rust defender on it then. Got everything all primed up. Got the rust defender on it. I can kind of see how everything's going to look. It's going to look pretty nice. So I'm going to let this dry for a couple days, and in the meantime I'm going to fix the roof and the doors and the other pieces that go along with this bad boy. So alright, I'm out of here for the night. It's midnight. Time to go home, go to bed. I got the first mock for the Mustang. Just had the glass boys come out, take the windshield and back glass out. Let's see here, we got most of the bodywork done to the front cover. Tony got most of it straightened out. Well, these aftermarket bumper covers are never straight. So usually I always got to straighten them out, put some body filler on there. I got pretty much most of the parts ready to be primed for the Mustang. Had a little bit more work to do on the door. A couple of door dings down at the bottom, a little bit of rust. A couple more on the top here, so I'll take care of those. Door wasn't too bad, another ding at the bottom, but nothing big. Bumper covers was pretty much ready when Tony banged it in, but still got to prime it because all the breakthrough to the bare plastic and that kind of good stuff. So trunk lid ain't too bad, but there's a couple bleed through spots, and if we don't prime it, you can see that through the paint. So had quite a bit of extra time on the bumper. These aftermarket bumper covers are pretty hard to work on. They don't come out the greatest. So I'm going to take some extra time, get them worked out, looking good. So I'm going to get some primer on this. Alright. The first primer I got to use is Epoxy Primer. Just goes right where the bare metal spots are and right over the little bit of plastic filler that's on there. So that's what I had to do on that. Bumpers, you can't see, you can't even tell, but I got an adhesion promoter on it, which is transparent, but you just basically put it on where all the yellow spots are. That's the raw plastic. So I do the same thing on that bumper, but now it's time for the gray primer. Got everything all primed up. Thing looks pretty good. I think the bumper might have to be reprimed, but we'll get her again if we need to. So other than that, just got to sand all this stuff down and paint it. We still got to paint the bottom side. We're going to jam it, changing colors. We're going to go with copper, something like that. I got all the rusted fender block down. Got all the bodywork pretty much all straightened out. Got all the door jambs sanded and scuffed. All up in here. Had to do some more bodywork to the roof. A couple little dents. Most of it I think was just the factory ripple from the braces, but got a little bit more done on it. So the quarters and everything blocked out pretty nice. Wasn't too bad. I got all this sanded and scuffed because I'm changing colors, so I'm going to get her all masked up and spray some black epoxy sealer all over everything. I'm going to prime the fenders and the quarter panels, and I'll back mask it, and I'll actually spray the jambs and all that, the new color. So, alright.